Today's date is 8 August 2024. Today I am going to discuss about the technical topic which is the iterative statements in Java. There are various iterative statements in Java like for loop, while loop and do while loop. Now we are going to discuss this step by step. The for loop is the loop in which we are going to give the initial condition as well as the ending condition. Like suppose if you want to find the table from if you want to find the table of two by using the code, then we are going to write int num is equal to 2, and in that we are going to give the initial condition, and then we are going to give the ending condition for that. It means that suppose we are using the for loop, then we are writing like this: for int I is equal to 1, then we are going to write I less than equal to 10 I plus plus, and in that we are going to print the I value. Then again we are going to use the for loop like this, and in that we are going to print I. So by using the for loop, our iterations are saved. So this is the use of a for loop, and for loop are very useful in Java because the time complexity and space complexity is increased by using the for loop or any type of a loop. So this all we have discussed about the for loop. The second iterative statement is that of a while loop. While loop is an infinite loop in Java. It is useful to give the infinite condition. For example, if we have a number equal to 500, and if you want to use various conditions in that, then we are going to use while loop. To use a while loop, we have a syntax like while. Then in that we have syntax like while, and in that we are going to give the condition, and in that we are writing our code. So this is the use of a while loop. While loop is useful. While loop is also useful to reduce the number of lines of a code in Java. And if we are going to reduce number of lines of code in Java, this is very useful because the time complexity and space complexity again saved with the help of a loops. And this is the use of a while loop in Java, and while loop is very important in Java. And then we are going to discuss about do while loop. Do while loop is useful in Java. Suppose if we have any type of a condition, like suppose we have a condition int I is equal to suppose we have a number int number equal to 3, and in that suppose we want to give the condition, then we are going to write the condition in do and while loop. With the help of do and while loop, we are able to execute our Java program at least once, or in that our condition is executed at least once. So this is the use of a do while loop in Java, and do while loop is also very useful in Java. Suppose we want to execute the loop, even the condition gets false, then in that scenario we are going to use do while loop in Java. And do while loop is also useful to reduce the line of a code in Java, and do while loop is also reduce the time complexity and space complexity in Java. So this is the use of a do while loop in Java. So we have discussed all the three loops. Three loops or the iterative statements in Java, which are the for, do while, and while loop. So now we are going to revise these all. The for loop is useful if you want to give the specific condition from start point to end point. So in that scenario we are going to use for loop. Then second one is a while loop. While loop is useful if we have one condition, and if we are going to use the one condition, then in that scenario we are going to use a while loop. And the third one is a do while loop. Again, do while loop is useful if you have any type of a condition, and if you want to execute loop at least once, then we are going to use a do while loop. So these all are the iterative statements which are for loop, while loop and do while loop, and these all are useful to reduce the number of lines of code in Java, and these all are useful to reduce the time complexity and space complexity in Java. So by this way we have discussed all about the iterative statements in Java in this video. Thank you.